Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for look, ladies and local sports. And sports, a reminder again, Wayne County Head Coach Athletic Director Ken Cribb announced this week that the Friday night game between Richmond Hill has been canceled. Both teams agreed that playing the non-region game just not worth the risk of getting anyone injured. As both look to win the region titles, advance to the state playoffs. Looking at the region, the championship game is set for Friday, November 8th in Waycross as Wayne County and Ware County will battle for the number 1 seed into the state playoffs and the region championship. Wayne County's won the last 2, can win a third in a row next Friday by beating the Gators. Jackets are 3-0 in region play, have a bye week Friday. Whereas 2-0, they play at New Hampstead this Friday. Coaches get a chance to scout the Gators again Friday night. South Effingham is 1-2 in region play. They host Statesboro this week. Statesboro is currently 0-2 in region play, and they're battling with New Hampstead, who's also 0-2 in region play for that 4th and final playoff spot from our region. In round 1 of the state playoffs, Wayne County and Ware County know they'll be at home, and they'll play a 3 and 4 seeds from region 4-5A. But region 4-5A is loaded with talent. Again, the number 1 and number 2 seeds right now, Jones County and Dutchtown. Jones County 8-0 ranked in the state. Dutchtown 7-1 ranked in the state. They appear to be the top 2 seeds from that region. Seeds 3 and 4, pretty good football teams, both at 6-2, Stockbridge and Ola. So again, those will be the 3 and 4 seeds currently, and those will be the likely opponents for Wayne and Ware. So again, Wayne County in a couple of weeks knows it'll be at home again. And right now, either Stockbridge or Ola will be coming to Wayne County. We'll keep you posted on who that first round opponent will be. But Wayne County knows they'll be at home in round 1. A win next Friday guarantees 2 home playoff games as long as they win round 1. Reminder again, Jackets' next game Friday, November 8th in Waycross against the Gators. We've got a Game 7 in the World Series. Always exciting as the Washington Nationals win Game 6 Tuesday night in Houston by a final of 7-2. So Game 7 will decide who wins this World Series, in which at this time no one's been able to win a game at home. If Washington wins tonight, it'll be the first time ever in the World Series that the home team lost every game in the World Series. Game time tonight, 8 p.m. Fox TV has the broadcast with Joe Buck and John Smoltz. And it's all on the line tonight, Game 7, World Series from Houston. Just days away from one of the biggest college football games of the season as the traffic's already moving through Jesup on their way to Jacksonville, Florida for the annual clash between the Dogs and the Gators, both looking to win the SEC East and be in Atlanta to face either Alabama or LSU in the SEC championship game. Odds makers listing Georgia's 6.5-point favorite in the game, which is surprising considering Georgia's troubles on offense continues. They've just not been able to stretch the field in the passing game, which ranks 130th in college football this time. Florida gets 2 of their best defensive players back for the contest. Build-ups underway. College Game Day, SEC Nation, both in Jacksonville for the big game. Game time, 3:30 Saturday. Many Wayne County Dog fans making the trip. We'll have more on the matchup this Friday on local sports. Tomorrow night, we've got Georgia Southern in action at Appalachian State. Appalachian State currently in the top 25, ranked number 20th. Game time tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Before that, the pregame here on WIFO-FM. Eagles still in the hunt for a conference title this year. Win tomorrow night would definitely help their chances. And we've got that game tomorrow night right here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. Georgia taking action Saturday at home. They host the Pitt Panthers at game time, 4 p.m. in Atlanta. ACC matchup between Tech and Pitt. This Sunday, Jacksonville is in London after beating the New York Jets this past Sunday in Jacksonville. Big story in Jacksonville is the emergence of quarterback Gardner Minshew, 6th-round pick out of Washington State. The starter after Nick Foles injured his shoulder in Game 1, but Nick Foles is ready to play after the bye week, and head coach Doug Marrone already being asked who will start when Foles is ready to return. Does Foles go back in as the starter, or do you continue to play the hot-handed Gardner Minshew, who's become a household name in Duval County? Here was head coach Doug Marrone's answer this past Sunday in his post-game press conference.
I got the question. Mark Canadero today was here earlier, you know what I'm saying, walking around the hallway. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, Mark was there my first time in the NFL. He was a beat writer for the Jets, so he's in the hallway. And I always say it, they can't help themselves, right? They're great people. You guys are great people. But when you have an opportunity, you just can't help yourself, right? So we're in the hallway, and he asked me the same question. Hey, what about this kid? What are you going to do? I said, Mark, I got that question during our press conference, and I know that people who don't know me it's hard for them to believe. I said, but why would I go through scenarios in my mind, okay, and waste my time with scenarios when I have to get ready for another game? I said, if, this is what I told him, and you could ask him and he'll tell you. I told him, I said, look, if we didn't have a bye after the Texan game, I think somewhere along the line next week I would start going through that in my mind. Does that make sense to everyone? Because I'm going to have to make a decision. But since I have the bye, there's so many things that can happen between now and then. You know, whether injuries come into play with either quarterback or whatever may happen. So for me, I'm not going to waste my time. And that's probably where my strength and my weakness. My strength is I can focus in on something. You know what I'm saying? But my weakness might not be like, hey, down the road, you don't see this thing coming.
Again, those comments of Coach Doug Marrone this past Sunday. Wayne County High School's esports team wins over Pickens County yesterday, and the state top performers included Wayne County's David Young, who scored most assists in game 1 and 2, and the Wayne team is now 2-0 on the season. Wayne County's cross-country team heads to Carrollton, Georgia this Friday for the state cross-country meet, set for Friday at 12 noon. We wish the teams the best of luck. Both teams qualified for state at the region meet hosted by the Yellow Jacks last Thursday, and the cross-country teams headed to state in Carrollton. Again, it gets underway Friday at 12 noon. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
Our customers comes first at First Franklin Financial. It's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business.